I've deeply felt the absence of your words in a way that lingers with me throughout the day, settling into my thoughts no matter how much I try to distract myself. The silence between us has become something I carry, an ache that reminds me of how much your presence means to me. I can't help but wonder if everything is truly all right on your end, if you're okay, if you're healing, if you're finding peace in the spaces where my voice isn't reaching you. I miss the warmth of your voice more than I can express, that comforting sound that always made the world feel a little softer and a little more bearable. I miss the security of having you near, the reassurance of knowing you were there to share moments of joy, vulnerability, and love. I miss the connection we built together, one that felt genuine, rare, and irreplaceable. More than anything, I miss the love we shared, a love that became a kind of home for me. Every day, I think about the simple moments we shared that filled me with happiness. I long to hear from you again, to laugh with you the way we used to create new memories that would settle into my heart the way the old ones still do. Those memories, your smile, your voice, your tenderness, continue to echo in my mind, reminding me of everything I cherish about you. But as I've reflected on the distance between us, I've realized it's my turn to reach out. It's my responsibility to bridge the silence, to initiate the conversation, and to show you through my actions and my words that I'm committed to changing and growing. I want to reassure you that the mistakes I made in the past are mistakes I've learned from, not empty promises or temporary realizations, but lessons that have genuinely reshaped me. I want you to know how deeply I appreciate everything you've done for me. Your love, your compassion, and those selfless acts you offered without hesitation have moved me in ways I still struggle to articulate. You have shown me what it means to be cared for not just with affection, but with sincerity, patience, and understanding. There were moments when your kindness brought me to tears, those quiet moments when I realized just how much you were giving, how much of your heart you were willing to share with me. I recognize now, more than ever, how fortunate I am to have experienced a love so pure and unconditional, a love that asked for honesty, loyalty, and genuine connection rather than perfection. Because of that, I'm committed to reciprocating that same love back to you. I want to offer you the same care, dedication, and emotional presence that you've always shown me so effortlessly. I vow to be patient with you when you're overwhelmed, understanding when you're hurting, and supportive when life feels heavy. You've been all of those things for me, and I want to become someone who can offer that same tenderness in return. My love, I want to deepen our connection and build a bond that's strong enough to endure anything life puts in our path. I'm ready to put in the effort, to grow with you, to communicate better, to understand your needs, and to show up in ways I previously failed to. When we first met, I remember thinking you were almost too perfect to be true. Not in a superficial sense, but in the sincerity of who you were. Your patience, your loyalty, and your unshakable honesty made you feel like you were cut from a different cloth. It was as if the universe placed someone extraordinary in my life right when I needed them the most. Your beauty has always radiated from the inside out, and I don't just mean your physical appearance, though that alone could captivate anyone. What truly makes you exceptional is your heart, your kindness, your generosity, your instinct to help, and your ability to love so wholeheartedly. In a world where so many people hide their intentions or offer love with conditions attached, you stood out as someone whose love was pure and selfless. Your authenticity left me in awe. There were times when I genuinely struggled to understand why someone as incredible as you would love me so completely, without expecting anything in return. Your love felt like a breath of fresh air in a world that can often feel harsh, cold, or indifferent. You became a source of warmth, a beacon of hope when I needed it most, and someone who made life brighter simply by being in it. But I'm ashamed to admit that I didn't always return your love with the trust, openness, or appreciation it deserved. I made mistakes, mistakes that still weigh heavily on my conscience. I lied to you when you deserved honesty. I doubted you when you gave me every reason to trust you. I made you vulnerable, opening your heart to someone who didn't always deserve it, and after you gave me that level of trust, I walked away. I didn't understand then the depth of the pain I caused you, but I understand it now. I regret those decisions every single day, and the memory of how deeply I hurt you is something that haunts me more than you could ever know. I am deeply, sincerely sorry for my failures, for not being the partner you deserved, for letting my fears and insecurities overshadow the love we shared, for not protecting your heart the way I should have. I promise that from this moment forward, I will be more open with my emotions, more honest about my thoughts, and more vulnerable about my struggles. You deserve someone who communicates with clarity and sincerity, someone who respects your heart and your feelings, and I want to become that person for you. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me, not because I deserve forgiveness by default, but because I'm willing to earn it through consistent actions and genuine change. I pray that you'll allow me back into your life, not as a repetition of the past but as a better version of myself, one who truly understands the value of your love. Nothing feels right when you're not beside me. The world feels slightly off balance, slightly dimmer, as if something essential is missing. And that something is you. There is no one else in this world who could ever take your place in my heart. You are the most cherished person in my life, the one whose absence is felt in every quiet moment, and the one whose presence brings me peace. There hasn't been a single night where I haven't dreamed of you, where my mind hasn't wandered back to memories of your smile, your laugh, or the comfort of your embrace. I love you more than words can express, more deeply than I ever knew I was capable of loving someone. But more than telling you that I love you, I want to show it. I want to rebuild the trust that was broken, to earn back your confidence, and to create a relationship that feels safe, nurturing, and secure for both of us. I want our connection to grow stronger, not because of what we've lost, but because of what we can still build together. The past doesn't have to define us, it can become the foundation for something deeper and more meaningful if we're willing to try again, with honesty and love guiding us forward. I want to be someone you can rely on, someone who listens when you speak, who comforts you when you're hurting, and who celebrates with you when life is kind. I want to grow with you emotionally, spiritually, and intimately in ways that enrich both our lives. I want to understand your fears, your dreams, your worries, your hopes. I want to be your safe place, the person you can come to without hesitation, judgment, or fear. You deserve a love that is steady, patient, and unwavering. You deserve someone who sees your value every single day and never takes your presence for granted. And I want to be that person. My heart is still yours, fully and without hesitation. Even after everything, even after the distance and the silence, my feelings for you have only grown clearer, deeper, and more certain. I'm here now, reaching out, hoping for another chance, not to repeat the past, but to rewrite our story with intention, loyalty, and truth. If you let me back in, I will cherish you with a devotion that reflects the depth of the love you've always shown me. And even if forgiveness takes time, even if healing isn't immediate, I'm willing to be patient, because you're worth every moment of waiting. I love you, and I always will.